Hi guys, it's Mark from Mind Frontiers. I want to talk to you today about something really strange, but it's so effective. Have you ever had issues where you feel like you're banging your head against a brick wall and that you can't move any further and you're just stuck? Well, loads of people have, and a lot of people will say, it's like banging my head against a brick. Sorry about that, the internet went down there for a minute. So we were talking about you're banging your head against a brick wall, and often people say, I can't just get any further. So what I want you to do to try and expand your scope, you can ask yourself, well, what type of brick wall is it? Or you could close your eyes and say to yourself, so what's to the left of the brick wall? Or what's to the right of the brick wall? What's above the brick wall? And when you start asking your mind these sort of things, you'll find that you're no longer banging your head against a brick wall. There'll be changes. Subtle changes sometimes, some massive changes other times. So ask yourself, when you start thinking, it's like banging my head against a brick wall. So what's to the left of the brick wall? And what's to the right of the brick wall? And what's above the brick wall? And just go with your imagination, guys, because the imagination from your subconscious will tell you what you got to do. And when you do that, you'll find that there'll be changes to the wall, or the wall won't exist, or there'll be corners or different colours. It'll all be personal to you. But by asking your subconscious mind what is to the left, or what is to the right of the obstacle that you're facing, or what's behind you, you'll change the way that you perceive things. When you change the way that you perceive things, answers will come. So when answers come, you're no longer banging your head against a brick wall. You've got different solutions. Some may be effective, some may not be. But it's a learning process, guys. You can find out what works and what doesn't work. The guy that invented the light bulbs took over 1,000 times to invent the light bulb, Thomas Edison, and was asked, why do you continue 1,000 ways that don't work? He's just said, well, I've found 1,000 ways that are ineffective. But he found the solution to the problem and it worked. And all it was by expanding the scope and trying different possibilities that come from expanding the scope. And then take it as a learning experience. So, oh, that learning experience worked, so that was effective. Or that learning experience, that wasn't effective. So what could I do differently the next time that arises? Because if you do it differently, you're going to get a different result. If you've always done what you've always done, you'll always get the same result. So if you change what you're doing, you're bound to get a different result. So if you like my video, guys, just like and share my page. Just try the techniques out, guys. They do work. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.